After a whirlwind year marked by controversy, Young Thug is trying to turn the page. In a recent sit down with Big Bank, the Atlanta rapper finally addressed the snitching allegations and leaked jail calls that have dogged him since the YSL RICO trial. Now, he says he's ready to move on, ideally, back into the studio where fans believe he belongs. It's been almost a year since Thugger walked out of court for the final time, bringing an official end to his part in the sprawling YSL case. But the fallout hasn't slowed down. From accusations of hypocrisy to viral recordings, Thug's place in hip hop's narrative has remained under constant scrutiny. For many, the saga represents not just one man's legal battle, but a test of loyalty, authenticity, and survival within rap culture. On Sunday, September 7th, Thug used Twitter to reflect on the interview's release and to share a rare moment of vulnerability. Chapter ended, red heart emoji. He wrote, "To everyone involved in this situation, I'm sorry this is happening, and I hope you guys can forgive me. I'm moving forward with my life. Thank you, God." The reaction was immediate. A wave of fans urged him to keep his promise of moving forward by delivering new music, specifically the long anticipated album UYS CUTI. Some saw his message as a step toward redemption, applauding him for taking accountability. Others, however, weren't as forgiving, pointing to the lingering damage from leaked conversations and unanswered questions about his role in the trial's fallout. The leaks themselves became a spectacle, dropped online like bombs, shaking up timelines and igniting debates about privacy and betrayal in hip hop. Even the game weighed in, calling leaked phone calls the new snitching and criticizing the way they've been weaponized against artists. Still, one relationship continues to dominate the conversation: Thug's riff with Gunna. After Gunna accepted a plea deal in the YSL case, he became both a symbol of survival and a target of criticism. Thug's own comments about Gunna left fans divided. Some viewed them as unfair and hypocritical, while others sympathized with his frustration. For many, this moment marked the point where Atlanta's tightly knit rap scene started to fracture publicly, with fans, peers, and even industry figures taking sides. Beyond the courtroom drama, Thug has been showing a softer side on social media. His most recent public apology wasn't directed at fans or fellow. Taken together, Thug's apologies to peers, fans, and loved ones signal a man trying to reconcile the chaos around him. But whether the culture is ready to forgive is another question entirely. Hip hop, after all, has a long memory, and the YSL saga has become more than just a legal case. It's been a chaotic few weeks for Young Thug. A wave of leaked jailhouse calls has reignited conversations about loyalty, betrayal, and the thin line between private relationships and public spectacle in hip hop. While some recordings captured him speaking on rap peers like Drake, Gunna, and Metro Boomin, it was the conversations involving his longtime partner, Mariah The Scientist, that struck the deepest chord. In one clip, Thug can be heard dismissing a situation with another woman. "One of my little hoes, she posting stuff on the internet at my condo from a long time ago," he says, chuckling as he admits he lied to Mariah about when it happened. He eventually concedes the encounter was just 18 days before his arrest, not months earlier as he had told her. A moment meant to stay private suddenly became public proof of betrayal. Mariah the Scientist, an Atlanta-born R&B singer, steadily carving her path, was pulled unwillingly into the spectacle of Thug's RICO case. For her, the damage wasn't just personal, it was professional. Instead of being recognized for her music, she became a footnote in someone else's controversy. I think it's crazy when I go to an interview and somebody is making it seem like they care about me and my success and they care about my music, and then all they want to talk about is my relationship, she told Rolling Stone. Her frustration is warranted. Despite the success of her 2023 project, To Be Eaten Alive, praised for its songwriting and clarity, coverage too often reduces her to Young Thug's girlfriend. Even clips of her commanding live shows, where she connects deeply with audiences, can't compete with the headlines centered on her partner's drama. Almost a year after Thug's release, his old calls continue to resurface. In one viral exchange, he asks an unidentified woman when she plans on having children. When you get out, she replies. The conversation quickly became internet shorthand for disloyalty and another test of Mariah's devotion. Thug issued a public apology on X, writing, "My baby, I was wrong, and I'm sorry for what I put you through. You deserve better from me. Everybody leave her out of this, please. She's an innocent girl and feels bad about all of this." Mariah, meanwhile, chose music over statements. Through her songs, she asserted her voice at a moment when her relationship once again threatened to eclipse her career. But the contrast between her loyalty and Thug's admitted indiscretions, including claims of talking to 10 women a day in jail, only fueled further. Tensions escalated further when a call revealed Thug insulting Memphis rapper Glorilla. She fired back by suggesting he once tried to flirt with her, forcing yet another apology. Again, Mariah was caught in the storm, linked to a controversy she never asked to be part of. "I am extremely transparent," she reflected to Rolling Stone. Drake is back with new music. Late last night, the Toronto rapper released his latest single, Doghouse, featuring Yeat and Julia Wolf, a track expected to appear on his upcoming ninth studio album, Iceman. The record immediately caught attention thanks to Yeat's pointed jab at Kendrick Lamar. "Fuck a money tree, I'm a cash cow. If I ain't give a fuck then, I don't give a fuck now." But Kendrick isn't the only name to come up. Across the track, Drake and his collaborators weave in references to Nicki Minaj, Criss Cross, and even the notorious B.I.G. "Jump like Ja Morant, she bout to jump, bout to jump. Little girls trip, little photo dump. Yeah, what? Just like Nicki said, money make her come. What? What?" Drake raps. The OVO star teased the track yesterday by sharing his cover art on Instagram and had already previewed it during his third Iceman livestream earlier this month. Doghouse follows a string of recent drops, including Somebody Loves Me Part 2 with Party Next Door and Cash Cobain, and That's Just How I Feel. Young Thug jail call mentions Drake. While Drake's music is making waves, he's also found himself caught up in unrelated headlines. Last week, a series of Young Thug's jailhouse phone calls leaked online. In one, the YSL founder is allegedly heard venting frustration at Drake for not using his influence to push for his release. "Drake, you Drake, go talk to the president," Thugger can be heard saying. "Hey man, Let my little brother out. Go pardon him. Go do something. Go talk to the president and get me out. Show me that. Don't call me talking about fix something for you to have a song from a nigga. Man, ain't nobody give a fuck about no song. Following the leaks, Thug issued a public apology on X, formerly Twitter, writing, "To everyone involved in this situation, I'm sorry this is happening, and I hope you guys can forgive me. I'm moving forward with my life. Thank you, God."